What is going on, guys? Sweet Gaming here, and today I'm bringing you a No Man's Sky video, and this is about the update next, coming July 24th to all players, Xbox included. That is the Xbox release date as well. I am super excited because next is going to bring us the biggest update out of all of the updates so far. And Sean Murray also stated that he is not done yet. He doesn't feel like the game is rebooted, and that he gets a real kick out of making more content for us to play, insinuating that he's not done, that next is not the last update. It's not the official reboot that he is hoping for, he and his team. So with that being said, I'm going to say a couple things that I would like to have changed in either next or further on past that. E3 planets in the original game model is probably the biggest thing for me. When I watched that introduction trailer, that gameplay trailer to No Man's Sky, that's what grabbed me. That's the kind of planets that I want to land on. The original game model just looks so much better than what was released. The planets look super interesting and just alive. Each planet in this game model kind of feels abandoned and empty, even when the flora and fauna spawn rates are high or rich or whatever. There's no incentive to explore other than just to look around and mine stuff. And I enjoy, honestly, I really do. I enjoy that part of No Man's Sky dearly. I just don't want that to be the only thing to do in the game. I have so many awe moments where I just want to take pictures and enjoy the landscape and just roam around, but sometimes that's all there is to do. And collect as much units as you can, of course, for like freighters and S-class ships and all that. But once you've done that, that's kind of the dead end for this game. And so E3 and the original game model, those planets, the behavior of the flora and fauna is exactly what I want, for sure. Basically, another full overhaul. More flora and fauna variation, E3 fauna behavior, more dinosaur-looking creatures like long necks and things like that, instead of just jumbled up parts to make some funky looking creature. And you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Just the generated creatures, they look super weird and funky, and they kind of seem to be repetitive, which is the weirdest part, is that I see so many creatures that look so weird and like, how did that get put together? And I see them on so many planets. So I don't mind procedural generation, of course, but on this, most of the creatures just look the same and kind of boring. And so also I would like to see some giant biomes, kind of like in the Rayrod's overhaul, like giant trees and mushrooms, or more forests, better grass textures and water movement. That would be super big. Now with multiplayer coming, and we know that is coming, multiplayer changes, I would want to have melee and range weapons for sure, for like PvP and stuff. And Sean Murray states that in his interview, you can be a pirate if you want and help your friends survive. So this, in my opinion, calls for weapon classes and armor builds to help you prepare for certain interactions, whether it's to withstand crazy temperatures or to withstand damage that a pirate could possibly do to you. And I don't want to just upgrade a multi-tool, but crafting weapons maybe, or I mean, if they were to go to upgrade multi-tool for PvP, it would have to feel like a gun. It can't just feel like a mining tool with a grenade launcher on the bottom of it. It doesn't feel like an actual assault weapon, you know? So anyway, that's probably something that I would want big time for PvP. Certain type of armor classes, weapon classes, and a variation with those so that you can defend yourself or just try to withstand heat. And if you want to withstand damage to storms and stuff more than with people, then they're easier to kill, blah blah blah, back and forth, whatever. But in terms of multiplayer, I would love to see tons of different weapons. I'd love to search for weapons like all over the planets and stuff, giving it more of a reason for exploring. And that leads to my next point, is I want a reason for deep exploration, because that's what I like to do in most games. Like, I'm a looter. I love to loot things, and I love to find things and search every crack and corner, but those secrets to uncover have to be in the game. Treasure maps, fallen soldiers, raiders on planets that want to attack you. Much more reason to dive into oceans for sure. There's no point in going to oceans right now. Exploring the waters is difficult and annoying and a hassle. You know, I would like meaningful islands, and that'd be just really, really cool. You know, a deeper reason for valuables that you carry. Like Just Jared, I watched one of his videos just recently, and he made a good point. You know, over half of the valuables that you collect are pointless. You know, they're just trade-in items, and it's like, oh man, like this is cool. What's this used for? Well, sell it. And that's kind of it, you know, like I would like to be able to sell everything that I have, but at the same time, I would like there to be more meaning than just selling it, if that makes sense. And I have most of the blueprints, and there's still tons and tons of things that are literally just for selling. So those are just a few of the changes that I would love to see coming to the update No Man's Sky next. Obviously, there are things that are coming that I'm not going to talk about too much because it's confirmed. You know, like multiplayer is confirmed, and so all I can really talk about is what I would want in terms of multiplayer for me to enjoy it. Like flying around with everyone, that's going to be great. You know, exploring together, that's going to be great. But in terms of the multiplayer changes, back to what I said in the video. So anyway, guys, that's probably going to be it for the video. Let me know what you guys want to see in terms of changes for No Man's Sky next. If there's anything that I missed, that'd be a great addition to the game. Now, obviously, like submarines and land speeders, all of that stuff, if they add that, that's great. This is just the main changes I would like to see. All the other little additions are going to be wonderful. Whatever they do, I know that there'll be surprises, but these are the key ones for me. E3 planets. A meaningful reason to explore. Better behavior with the planets, the fauna, the flora. And for multiplayer, not to feel defenseless or overpowered or scared that someone's going to take all your shit. You know, those are key things for me. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for the video. I'm sorry I'm rambling. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Subscribe for more No Man's Sky content. Like the video if you liked it. And I will see you on the next video.